that takes you places other shows don't, like exposing what guys really talk about at bachelor parties. Take a look.
Speaking of doctors, do you hear what Sarah found out about Simon?
This should be interesting.
Apparently, he has 2 pretty major malpractice lawsuits against him.
Scotty, every doctor has a malpractice suit against him. That's Sarah being a baby.
Speaking of which, have you and Rebecca thought about when you want to start a family?
Oh, no. What kind of conversation is this? This is a bachelor party, not The View.
What's wrong with The View? I like The View. It's one of the best shows on TV.
I don't believe you guys. Can we please change the subject?
Aha! Please welcome Rhys. Very funny. What's wrong with The View? You know, it's funny, talking to you backstage, everyone keeps saying how you have perfected the American accent on the show. Because you're from South Wales.
I am, yes. That's very kind of you to say. There are times, especially when I'm acting with Rachel Griffiths, who's from Australia, where we do have to stop because we're not sure where we are at times. it gets a little messy.
So what's your secret? Do you listen to anyone in particular to sort of nail it?
Yes, I do. I sort of, you know, we grew up with American television, so you always have a reference.
Okay. Who's yours?
I remember, funnily enough, for the audition of Brothers and Sisters, I listened to George Clooney as much as possible.
You did? Okay.
I did. I think if you can impersonate someone, you might as well go to the top. Go to the top, yes. If I'm not going to look like him, I'll sound like him.
There's one, is it a town in South Wales that has this name that I was reading? It must have 75 letters in it, right?
Yes, it's in North Wales, actually. It's one of the longest.
What's it? What is it?
Llanfair pwll gwyngill go geryll chwyn robert llandasilio go go goch.
Spell it. Wow.
How long have we got?
Wow.
And what is the translation?
Cliff. Yes. It's about a woman called Mary who, near where a church is, and there's a rapid whirlpool near a hazel tree by the church of Tasilio, near a red cave.
Good. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. It's like directions.
You still would get lost, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's pretty horrific.
I was reading in your bio that you had a very embarrassing thing happen to you. I must hear what it was.
Oh, was that when I got mugged?
Yeah.
That one.
Tell them that story.
It wasn't not long ago. I was out with a childhood friend of mine, is Johan Griffith, who plays Mr. Fantastic on the Fantastic Four films. And we were out celebrating his birthday, and I celebrated with great aplomb and a little too much. Anyway, he very gallantly carried me home, and as we were walking up High Street in London, I have no recollection of this. This is what I was told the next day. We were approached by a pregnant lady who asked us to hand over our money. And he thought she was joking, and he was holding me up at the time. And she reached into my pocket and pulled out my wallet and my money. And there was this standoff between him and her where he held me and thought, do I drop him and go after a pregnant woman, or do I just let this one go? So the next morning I woke up and I said, I can't find my wallet, my cash. And he said, yeah, we were mugged by a pregnant woman. I said, all right, so what did you do? And he said, well, nothing really. I was holding you up at the time. So it wasn't a great moment in our friendship.
Well, I want to ask, you know, it's just, I want to ask you about Brothers and Sisters. That's funny. You get mugged by a pregnant woman.
I know.
Wow.
What I'm upset about is I wasn't actually coherent enough to know what happened. I'm sure it was a great...
Neither was she when she got knocked up.
No.
See, that's what happens when you know.
I know. It's a slippery slope.
I had wanted to ask you about Brothers and Sisters, where on the show, your character, Kevin, is married to Scotty. You're gay on the show, but you're actually straight.
I am.
So when people are out, do they think that you're gay, or do they think that you're straight?
Occasionally, I get sort of, you know...
Getting hit on?
Yes, by both sexes, which is
That's good.
very complimentary, yes.
And speaking, I mean, because it's so cute that your accent is so adorable. You have such crazy stories, and you're single. No, I'm doing this with my fingernail like this.
I like
you're
it.
single. Thank you.
Ready to make a move. Let's watch.
I am not. I was gonna ask. It was just with my fingernail. I was gonna ask because you're single.
Yes.
What are you looking for in a woman?
Oh, what a question. Many things. I think...
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes.
Asking for the ladies, because there's a lot of single ladies, I should say.
Primarily, it's always humor that makes...
sense of humor?
Absolutely.
Oh, humor.
You know,
Sherry's got humor. She thinks things are funny.
I've noticed.
And she's funny.
I've noticed.
You never know, so maybe, I don't know, you guys can talk.
We should have dinner.
You're a very nice guy, Matthew. We're glad
so
you came
cute.
by. Brothers and Sisters, as you know, airs Sunday nights right here on ABC at 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll be right back. I want to see your big character get the